Christian Bush. The Suga Fam was My Singing Monster's first ever collaboration, inspired by the band Sugarland and fronted by Suga Bush, the monster counterpart of the artist Christian Bush. Instead of a single guest monster, the collaboration expanded to an entire monster family and a dedicated island, surpassing all future collabs in the game content-wise. The collaboration only took place because Christian Bush reached out to the game's lead composer at the time, asking to be put into the game. Christian Bush reaching out just like this little bit ended up making one of the most loved monsters in the game. Landon Purefoy. Beemeebeth was one of the first monsters since the Suga Fam to be voiced by a guest artist, that being Landon Purefoy. He was basically just like a YouTuber and a TikToker who blew up doing music. Unlike earlier guest collaborations, Beemeebeth was put into the game not as a legendary monster, but instead serving as the ethereal Quint itself. This was kind of hinted at by Landon, since he teased it in a YouTube short with Ogler's sound, trying to replicate its sound using a talk box, which is a pretty cool way to tease it in my opinion. Blizzard. Blizzard is a legendary monster voiced by Canadian artist Baby No Money, continuing My Singing Monster's tradition of collaborating with real-world musicians. You might not know Baby No Money, but you actually probably do since he made the song La 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 that went viral in 2020. Something cool is Blizzard was the first non-Werdo legendary to release since Suga Bush in 2013, making it a 12-year gap between the two. This was one if not the most successful collab MSM has ever seen or done, since Baby No Money had recently built up traction due to people making fun of his music. He then made a retirement tweet shortly before the monster came out, leading to way more people pointing out the fact that he was in the game in the first place. CG5, the meme ruiner. I'm just playing, but the mysterious Werdo is a collaboration Werdo voiced by artist CG5, marking the return of the Werdo monster after several years. The monster used a placeholder name at first, but the community submitted ideas for nicknames for the monster and ended up getting the name Charcoal as it appears on Firehaven, making it the first and only Werdo to do so, and it launched alongside a costume, which is also a first for any monster. The costume was just a skin with a normal bow tie, making it look all snazzy and stuff. But beyond the monster itself, CG5's involvement extends into the Colosseum Jukebox, where 2 of his songs are available, making this one of the most interconnected collaborations in the game, which is pretty dope in my opinion. Shrubble. While not specifically a collab monster, Shrubble was the first Ultimate Creator Experience mythical to come out ever. It was designed by Ultimate Creator Eric, and the entire monster's design was designed by them. It ended up being added to Fire Oasis and actually plays a leitmotif of a fan-made monster. Them using a leitmotif basically means they use the same melody from a fan-made monster. Hehehehehe. is a mythical monster designed by Ultimate Creator Quinn. It was added to Earth Island and ended up becoming one of the most beloved mythicals in the game because just look at it, it looks dope. All 3 of its variants were concepted by Quinn also, though the monster handlers did take some creative liberty on some parts of these. Anglo. Anglo is a mythical monster who was designed by a 12-year-old named Chris. It was added to Water Island and completes the set of released Ultimate Creator Experience mythicals. According to the creator of which we just talked about, Anglo's sound was made before its design, unlike all of the other creator mythicals, I'm pretty sure. T-Pain. Autotuna is a legendary monster who was voiced by Grammy Award-winning artist T-Pain, and it seems that it's the most unique collab MSM has done so far in terms of how it was handled. Rather than just dropping as a placeable island monster, Autotuna launched alongside an entirely new game feature called the Club Box, where it serves as the club manager and guide for new players exploring the feature. It's technically still a coming soon monster with its actual island placement unrevealed, as Autotuna is confirmed to just be a stage name. It's set to debut as the Club Box's first official headliner sometime in spring 2026, but people heavily believe that Autotuna will end up being the Water Island legendary, and he may even release her an extravaganza, which is really soon. This makes the T-Pain collab the first time an artist collaboration has been directly tied to a major new feature addition in the game. Baby No Money. We already talked about Blizzard, which is Baby No Money's personal monster, but Scallyrags is a paranormal monster voiced by him also. This made Scallyrags the second time a monster has been voiced by Baby No Money in the game. The monster itself is a nod to the 3 kids in a trench coat saying, with 3 smaller creatures stacked together to form one. Its in-game bio even playfully references how Baby No Money is commonly misread by fans. It was added to Paranormal Carnival alongside a few other monsters in a later update. Interestingly, a behind-the-scenes TikTok revealed that Baby No Money actually recorded 2 tracks for Scallyrags, but only one actually made it into the game. Automaton. This costume was designed by a dude named Leonardo, and it came out in 2022 and was part of a Kickstarter where if you backed a certain tier, then you could make your own costume, which is a pretty cool idea. But obviously, he backed the tier and was able to make the costume. Now, people think this is like one of the best costumes ever, but personally, I think the costume looks alright at the most. Definitely not the best by a long shot, but a lot of people disagree. Down Home Puffin Pango. Down Home Puffin is a creator costume for Pango, which was designed by YouTuber Matt Shia, which you probably all know. It gives Pango a more cozy, down-to-earth look. The costume is only visual and does not change how Pango sounds or plays, and it reflects Matt Shia's fun and friendly style and celebrates his role in the My Singing Monsters community. This costume helps show that creator costumes are meant to honor creators while also letting players customize their monsters. Pinata! T-Rox. For T-Rox. Pinata T-Rox is a creator costume for T-Rox, which was designed by Yukis. This is very different from T-Rox's usual rocky look, and the costume stands out because of how it makes it look. It looks like a pinata, which is dope. Like, imagine walking into Walmart and seeing a pinata T-Rox. I would get it personally. Even though it looks different, it doesn't change gameplay at all, and the costume shows how creative and playful creator designs can be. Drop the Mic. Stog. Drop the Mix is a creator costume for Stog designed by Blake at Stake. Its name is an obvious play on Drop the Mic, and its costume focuses on music and performance, matching Stog's drum-bass sound. It keeps Stog's normal shape and animations while adding extra style. The costume is cosmetic only, but it fits the monster well and feels natural in game. Ranch Dressing. Wink. Ranch Dressing is a creator costume for Wink, which was designed by Tyler May. It uses a silly food theme to give Wink a funny new look. The costume does not change how Wink works, but adds humor to the monster, and many players enjoy it because it shows that creator costumes don't have to be serious to be memorable. Just look at this dude, he looks dope. But I don't know why he's named Ranch Dressing. Get the Hook. Dromedary. Get the Hook is a creator costume from Dromedary, which is designed by Fiddle Mental. It adds a sea-themed style to the monster, which fits its rhythm and movement, and while it does not change Dromedary's sound or actions, the costume makes it look more dramatic. This costume shows how small visual changes can still add personality to an already cool-looking monster. Hollow Knight. Hollow. Hollow Knight is a obvious play on the game Hollow Knight, which we've probably all heard of, but Hollow Knight is a creator costume for Hollow, which was designed by Leakoid666. Now, I don't know if I like that name because I love my dog Jesus, but that is a cool name. It gives Hollow armor and a knight-like appearance, and this is funny because Hollow still acts playful and bouncy while wearing this like spooky looking costume. It doesn't affect gameplay and is only for looks like a lot of the other costumes on this list. Cadaverous Cryptid Nerve. Cadaverous Cryptid is a creator costume for Nerve designed by Conk704. It gives Nerve a creepy and spooky design, and this fits well with Nerve's strange and eerie vibe. This is one of my favorite monster costumes, and it keeps the gameplay all the same, letting the players enjoy a darker look without changing how the monster looks. And I don't know where, but I found these pictures of the concept art that was created by the person who made the monster. Fastest Webslinger Arcuculele. Fastest Webslinger is a creator costume for Arcuculele designed by Pure Plays. It is inspired by superheroes and makes Arcuculele look fast and action-packed. Doesn't make that much sense to me, but that's what I found about it. The design matches the monster's energetic sound and movement. Like all creator costumes, it is cosmetic only and doesn't change gameplay. Zert-like Soup. Zert. Zert-like Soup, holy cow. Zert-like Soup is a creator costume for Zert designed by QB Legal. The costume is weird and funny, just like the monster itself, and it leads into randomness and humor, which many players enjoy. The costume does not change sound or mechanics and exists only for fun visual customization. Planetarium Voyager Beemeebeth. Planetarium Voyager is a creator costume for Beemeebeth designed by the Curator Club. It was the first costume ever made for a Quint Element monster, and the design focuses on space and exploration, which fits the theme of the original monster, and even though it's only visual, it was an important release because it showed that even powerful monsters could get creator costumes. I also think it was cool that it was a collab monster and has a collab costume. Badge of Honor Spirit. Badge of Honor is a creator costume for Spirit designed by Its Legacy. The costume focuses on pride and achievement, and that's obvious by all of its medals. It also shows appreciation for the creator by giving it a badge of the creator, and what you're probably tired of hearing, but like all the other monsters, it doesn't change gameplay and is only for looks. But yeah, That is every My Singing Monster collab, costume, and monster. And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and comment your favorite collab monster. And I'll see you guys in the next video.